So let's talk about Fashion Week. I interned at a PR company and I thought that I would share some tips with you, some tricks with you, talk about my time there and just share some information with you all, because when I went to Fashion Week I really wanted to know beforehand what I was getting myself into, but honestly I didn't really find any blog posts or videos about this topic. So I thought that now, since I've been there, I've done that, I would make my own version of tips and tricks and my experience video during London Fashion Week. And I have to stop doing this with my arm. Okay, let's get started. So basically, how did I get there? I started thinking about wanting to intern at a fashion company or a PR company in October, and then I googled, I did some research and I applied through a program and I got a reply, and then I had interviews, I had to send in my CV, and then lo and behold in February I was on a plane on my way to London Fashion Week to intern. So applying and going there. First of all, I would really recommend you to do your research. Maybe you have a certain company you want to, I don't know, intern in, then definitely reach out to them via email or call them and be like, hi, I'm really interested, here's my CV. Be prepared with your CV and also know your answer to the question, why do I want to intern there, or why do I want to be there? And for sure, don't give up if you don't succeed on the first try. I mean, honestly, it takes time and I'm sure you will find the perfect company you want to work for in the end. But yeah, as CVs and interviews, kind of stressful. I mean, I already had my CV before I had to apply, so it was easy. I already had done everything, but honestly, be prepared with your CV and don't be afraid of interviews, phone interviews. Be friendly, talk to them, answer their questions. If you have any questions, ask them, etc, etc. I was in a PR company called Carlotta. I'm not really sure how much I can talk to you about the company and all the details, so but yeah, I had a pleasant experience. All the workers were really nice and really friendly, and I got to do a lot of like different jobs. What did I have to do during my time there? Well, because it's a PR company, they have a lot of clothes that companies send them so they can put them in the showroom to present them to, I don't know, stylists and etc. And I had to sort out the clothes. For example, there were Givenchy's shoes, Valentina bags. It was a lot of money in that room, okay? So yeah, one of the main things was I just sorted through clothes. I was down the logistics, putting clothes in piles, then taking them to the showroom and then putting them up on the display and smiling when there was like a stylist, celebrity stylist, etc. Because like the PR company's main job is to promote the brand that has hired them. So for example, GQ magazine is doing a cover shoot and the stylist comes in, is like, hi, I need clothes for, let's say, Billy Porter, and then they're able to choose from the showroom, rent the clothes and use them during the shoot. And when the magazine goes to print and Billy Porter is on the cover with the clothes from the company that the PR company is promoting or like tries to sell and advertise, then job well done. Then I also of course had to do coffee runs. I would highly recommend you to take notes on what kind of coffee what person likes. So I don't know, let's say a person called Ashley comes to you and is like, hi, would you please bring me a, I don't know, black coffee from this shop down the street. Then you take the note and the next time she asks you, you will know what her coffee preference is and it will be quicker for everyone. The PR companies also help organize fashion shows. They get to invite a certain amount of people to the fashion shows. I had to run around London and deliver invites to various hotels, the Vogue house, etc, etc. So there was a lot of walking involved and a lot of time on the tube. And sometimes the workers at the PR company needs a specific type of shoe, for example an autumn-winter 2018 Valentino shoe from the men's collection. Then you had to go down to the logistics, the archives, and search for that specific shoe. And actually I found that really interesting because I got to see a lot of different clothes, and there's just so much stuff there to sort out, to look through. Then because it's a PR company, again I had to organize their magazine piles, so they had a whole lot of magazines, and yeah, I had to sort them through, I don't know, for example what year, which month, etc, etc. Also had to throw away some stuff and just, you know, help them organize their never-ending pile of magazines. And lastly, I think was the most important thing, or the highlight for I guess every intern, is going to see a fashion show and helping to set it up. I got to see 3 shows. So the first show was by Dilara Finigo, and the location was breathtaking. I actually felt like I was in Hogwarts. We had to put the name labels on every single seat and have it all nice, and then we also had to welcome the guests, help them to their seats, etc, etc. But I didn't get to see the show. I had to run up to the Halpern show, and the venue, again, I'm telling you, breathtaking. It took place in a courthouse, so I had to show my ID and everything to get in. I had to go through the package check, and it all felt really VIP. And there again we had to put down the name labels, and then we had to sit in certain places so that when the other workers come with the guests, they will immediately see you and be like, oh yeah, this is your spot. And then I got to see the show. I mean, it was a courthouse, so it was really cool to see how the atmosphere changed when the models came out and the music started playing, everything went dark. And yeah, we got to see how people organize a show like that. And then the third show that I got to see was Erdem. That was at the National Portrait Gallery this year. That was the fanciest thing I've ever seen, honestly. The venue, again, the whole National Gallery Museum. I mean, the history in that building. There we had to help with the name labels again, and then we had to welcome guests again. And I also got to see Anna Wintour. It was surreal to see Anna Wintour there. I read about her in books, I've seen interviews. Just to see her in that room was crazy. And yeah, there were other celebrities as well, but I feel like Anna Wintour was the highlight for all the interns, including me. What did I learn from the experience? I learned a lot about what kind of jobs there are in the fashion industry and what you can do within the industry, and the kind of people that you will meet and be with if you want to be in the fashion industry. For sure, the whole experience was such a confidence boost for me. It was so hard at times, it was super stressful, but it was so much fun in the end. I usually did like 30,000 steps per day, and my feet hurt, my back hurt, my everything hurt, but in the end of the day I was having so much fun. And when I came back, I understood that I can do what I want to do. If I want it bad enough, I can get it. And also the other interns, there were people from China, South Korea, Italy, Japan, of course local Brits. The whole crew was international. Seeing the international crew, I felt like I could fit in more, because well, I'm from Estonia. I don't feel like people really know Estonia. We are not a super popular country, but at the same time I really like it and I love being Estonian, and I think it also gave me the confidence that I can be myself when I'm somewhere else, and I can do my job, I can do whatever I want, and I can learn quickly. And yeah, it was such a confidence boost that I don't even know how to explain it. Then I think I learned how to get around London. I knew London before. I've been fortunate enough to stay in London many times, but that time I really now I know what tube goes to where, what street is where, and how to get from point A to point B quickly. I don't have to really Google anything, I don't have to look at maps. I know my way around London, at least the center and the east side of London. The west, not so much yet. And one more thing that I learned was that the workday does not stop when the clock hits 6 p.m. because after work it's really common to go to a pub or go out with your co-workers, have a chat, talk about something else than work. And I think it's really important to do that, to socialize with our people. Don't be shy, okay? I learned that being shy doesn't get you anywhere, so really you have to talk, you have to socialize, and really say yes to things. And when people are like, hey, do you want to come with us, we're going to a pub later, then say yes, because it's literally a once in a lifetime experience. And I think the more people you meet, the more friends you make, the more opportunities you will have in the future. So yeah, some tips from me as a person who has gone through the whole interning during Fashion Week thing. Firstly, I would say that you should wear something that's eye-catching. So for example, I was wearing these like purple glitter boots all the time, so people knew me by that. The workers there don't really care about your name, you have to make them see you, and because it's a fashion world, you should wear something that highlights you, makes you recognizable. And then please pack black clothes with you, because you just have to wear black clothes to fashion shows when you're working there, because well, you're part of the crew that's there working, and usually they all wear black, and I was asked to wear black. Fortunately, like, I love black, so I had a lot of black clothing with me. But yeah, then please take comfortable shoes with you, because I did like 30,000 steps per day, and oh boy did my feet suffer. Then learn from your mistakes the first time around, so when you do something wrong, memorize it, and then the next time they ask you to do the same thing, you will do it better. And I think it will show you in a good light, and also get you some respect from the employees. Take notes, write down whatever you have to do to memorize it. Please don't be shy, talk to people, make friends, make connections. I think that your time there will be cooler that way, and maybe you will get some friends for life, you never know. And just talk to people. And I think the last most important thing is to ask questions, and don't be shy, because you are there to learn. You ask whatever questions you want. The people there are there for you to learn from, so definitely use the time wisely. Ask questions, ask about the company, ask the workers what they've done prior to this job, etc. You will get like a better feel about the whole place, what the people do, how they got to the place that made you want to be in the future. Just yeah, ask away. And yeah, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for you, and definitely go and do work experience abroad. Definitely intern somewhere. If you're thinking about maybe wanting to try out fashion industry, then definitely go for it. Like, literally nothing is holding you back, only you are holding yourself back. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I love you lots, and I will see you hopefully soon. Bye!